It can sometimes seem like every news story is, the world is ending and we're all gonna die. So tonight, we wanted to share some news that's interesting, but won't ruin your weekend. It's a segment we call In Other News. First up, Osama bin Laden is back in the news. No, not like that, not like that. The CIA has released some materials gathered during the 2011 raid of his compound, and not only are we learning more about bin Laden, we're also learning about the importance of clearing your history before you die.
The CIA releasing nearly 500,000 more documents, providing an inside look into slain terror leader Osama bin Laden's life. Among those files on his computer, movies based on his life and 9/11 conspiracy theories. Bin Laden also had kids' films like Cars and Chicken Little. In addition to that, he watched the viral YouTube clip Charlie Bit My Finger and several crocheting tutorials.
Let me get this straight. The mastermind behind 9/11 was watching crocheting tutorials? That's so strange. You can't be like, death to America, and also check out my Etsy shop. It really is weird to think of bin Laden watching Pixar movies and viral videos, but the absolute strangest thing that came out is that he also had a copy of a conspiracy video called Loose Change, which claims that 9/11 was faked by the Bush administration. Which is like, that's mind-blowing. Like, I go, what if bin Laden also bought into the conspiracies? You know, like one of his soldiers was there like, but Osama, you ordered the attack. And he's like, no, there's more to this story than I thought. Yeah, I also thought it was me, but jet fuel cannot melt steel beams. You never know. You never know. In other news, President Obama is once again gonna be serving his country. But this time in the most boring way possible.
President Obama is living a somewhat normal life again, and now that he's a regular citizen, he is not spared from jury duty. The former president got the call to serve on Friday in Cook County, Illinois.
Oh, man, of course Obama's gonna show up for jury duty. He's probably the one person in the whole country who would enjoy it. And it seems like it would be pretty cool to have Barack Obama on the jury. You know, until he's the foreman and he starts giving one of his speeches and no one gets to go home. It's like, how does the jury find the defendant? Hold on now. The law says littering is a crime, but when the founders wrote the Constitution back in 1789, and the defendant's gonna be like, this counts as time served, right? This is time served. It's gonna be fun to watch. In other news, a story out of Louisiana, where the state Supreme Court had to get involved in a little miscommunication between the police and a man they had arrested.
A man lost a court case due to some slang and poor punctuation. It started when a man in Louisiana was being questioned by police, and that's when he said something like, I don't know that I didn't do it, so why don't you just give me a lawyer, dog, because this is not what's up. Well, he was denied his right to an attorney, and the state Supreme Court still ruled against him, and the reason is the official transcript of the interview reads like this. I know that I didn't do it, so why don't you just give me a lawyer, dog, because this is not what's up. The Supreme Court ruled that the suspect was asking for a lawyer dog instead of an actual lawyer. There are no lawyer dogs, so everything was fair game.
Wait, what? Yeah. Everyone knows there are no lawyer dogs. I mean, don't get me wrong, lawyer dog is a great idea for a CBS sitcom. And nobody steal that idea from me, no one. I'm calling Aziz right after this and I'm gonna pitch it to him. Yeah, every case is just trying to find out who's a good dog. Turns out it's him every time. But jokes aside, this story is a lot more serious than it seems. Because although they claim otherwise, these police knew that the man requested a lawyer. Right? They were just looking for an excuse to deny him his constitutional rights. And here's what I think. If cops are going to take black slang so literally, it also has to work in black people's favor sometimes. All right? I want cops walking up to cars like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Be like, nah, I don't know, my brother. Oh, you're my brother? Well, in that case, see you at Thanksgiving. Go on, buddy.